This is the Hotchkiss M1875 1.65 inch 2-pounder mountain gun, 4 of which were used at Wounded Knee in December 1890. Now there's a lot of confusion about these guns. They were Hotchkiss cannons. They fired 2-pounder shells that exploded when they hit their target. The 7th Cavalry did not use Gatling guns, which some people seem to think, and the Hotchkiss was a single-barrel light cannon. It was not the rotating Hotchkiss cannon. It was this one here, the single barrel. Now that was enough to do a lot of damage. I'm not going to go into the full story because I don't really know what actually happened. The events that occurred at Wounded Knee on the 29th of December 1890 are not fully clear even today. All we know is that 4 of those Hotchkiss guns were deployed by the US Army against the Lakota Sioux, resulting in the deaths of approximately 250 to 300 Dakota Sioux. A 146 people were buried in a mass grave on site. That was made up of 84 men, these are Sioux, 84 men, 44 women, 18 children. But as I already mentioned, all up, Lakota Sioux, somewhere between 250 to 300 were killed. 25 US soldiers were also killed, but some were caused by friendly fire. So it's unclear how many were actually killed by opponents' fire. Now this all happened at Wounded Knee Creek, the Pine Ridge Reservation, South Dakota. There are different versions of the actual events. One was that a Dakota by the name of Black Coyote rifle discharged during a scuffle, and that resulted in a free-for-all to start firing at each other. I should know that most of the Sioux had been disarmed at that stage. That was the main purpose of the army being there, was to disarm the Sioux. They weren't necessarily there to kill them, but that's what ended up happening. And the train of events are very hard to explain because nobody really knows. The Black Coyote was involved. The also the ghost dance was involved, and on December the 15th of that same year, what also possibly had a bearing on all these events was the killing of Sitting Bull on December the 15th at the Standing Rock Reservation, which straddled the border of North and South Dakota. So, I'm not going to show pictures of dead people, but what I will show is where this happened. Go on to the next picture, and the red, see if I can get my finger pointing at see the red creek there? That's Wounded Knee Creek. Everything happened just in the vicinity of that creek. As you can see, a number of creeks flow into White River. That's the one at the top. And the White River flows into the Missouri River. So the Wounded Knee incident occurred there, not far from the border with Nebraska, the south part of South Dakota.